All right, it is Friday, February 20th, 2026. I'm out at the Palm Springs Convention Center in Palm Springs, California, out in the Coachella Valley once again for the McCormick's collector car auction. They happen to have this one 2 times a year. We missed the one in November because it was raining, but they always have a lot of great cars for sale that are going up on the auction block. This probably won't post quick enough to catch the Friday stuff, but some of you guys might be able to bid on some of the stuff on Saturday and Sunday out here. So definitely a great one to check out. I tend to focus on the classic vehicles. I don't tend to focus on the later model vehicles that do go through the auction, so I will warn you about that. Also, we've got some video news for the channel, and we also have some Smog news to talk about. We'll go get started with this one right now. Well, the early number cars haven't rolled in yet. We got a 55 Sunliner, so these aren't, usually I start with number 1 and keep going. That's not going to happen in this video since I don't think number 1's even here yet. 277, we give the lot number. This one's a Ford Fairlane 1955 Sunliner convertible. Very nice yellow and black vehicle. This Sunday we're doing the van meet. National Boogie Van Day out at Whittier Narrows. The van is out. The van is at my house, so I'll be bringing that out for that. Next week on March 1st, we have Pomona Auto Swap Meet, as we cover 7 times a year. The week after that is what we need to talk about. People keep bugging me about the Roy's on Route 66 and Amboy show. This is the second year I almost went last year. This one's got the Ford-O-Matic 2-speed. Guessing this one's a V8, yeah, V8 car, Y-block. So I was supposed to do March meet in Bakersfield. They never got back to me about a press pass. So here, we'll come over here. We'll bring you the Carmen Gia while we're over here. So I either might do March meet Friday, then drive out to Amboy, or just do Amboy. People have really been bugging me. You need to go do the Amboy show. It's the 100th anniversary of Route 66. It's Route 66 landmark. There's lot 188 at 69 Volkswagen Carmen Gia. As always, you can go to their website, and then a couple weeks later they'll post the prices, what they got bid to, or if they got sold or not. So I will say that I do not put that in the video since I don't have that information quick enough to put it in the video. So anyhow, I think I might switch to that show. The one idea was to do March meet on Friday, drive 58 across, maybe get a room in Barstow. No reserve, not 181 is a 79 450 SL. No reserve on this one. Mercedes Benz, so I think I might switch. I'm debating if I can find a place in Barstow that has good Wi-Fi. That would be killer, because I could do March meet, get that video up. Since that would make that a 3-video weekend, because that Sunday I've got on the 8th we've got Long Beach Swap Meet once again. Hopefully there's more cars for sale at that one this time. So definitely a busy weekend. And then March is kind of dead until the end. I think on the 29th we got Hot Rods and Heroes at the Huntington Beach Pier. I'm not doing Scottsdale, good guys. It's just not in the budget this year. Here we got a Jaguar. Come around, we'll bring it. 79 Jaguar XJ12, it says. You can look up, usually there's a write-up on each car on the website as well. A lot of these were converted to Chevrolet power. So I said we might be, I think I'm going to switch it to the Amboy. So many people have been asking me about it, and we did March meet last year. Plus it is the 100th anniversary of Route 66. Or maybe possibly do both. Do Friday at March meet and then Saturday at the Amboy. 182, there you go, is the lot number. Cars under the canopies, since they are filled in, and later on these get really hard to film when people are looking at them. Lot 273 is a 67 Galaxy 500 XL convertible. Looks like it's out of Oregon. Also, they start playing music in the tents there later on when they start warming up their sound systems. I think they used to have the oldie station used to come out too. Actually, I hear they're already playing some music over that way. So yeah, this looks like a pretty well worn original, possibly had a respray many years ago. Really nice driver condition on that one. Shelby Convertible GT is what the plate says. A little modern. So it might interest someone. About 271 on that one. Only 13,000 miles. Later on they come out and they start wiping them down too. It said it did rain yesterday. At least where I'm at, I believe it rained out here. In fact, this Aston Martin looks like it got rained on. It's a 2000 DB7. It's 26 years old now. About 270. I'm expecting there will be a new Smog bill. It's supposed to be introduced today. Today's actually the deadline to introduce new bills. I've been advised on what is going to be. It's going to be. I'm kind of sworn to secrecy until it posts. Yes, there is a former late night host who's going to be on the bill as well. So, but other than that, I'm kind of sworn to secrecy on everything. I will say the comment section will be interesting. We'll just leave it at that. 1960 Porsche 356. About 272. Very nice example. 356. So, actually, probably by the time I get done with this video, it'll probably be introduced. It takes a little bit for the people up in Sacramento to get the text up on the bills once they're introduced. So of course they're doing it on a Friday, which was my problem on the last bill, was everything happened on a Friday. Created much confusion. 268 34 Ford street rod. Looks like it was built probably in the 90s, I would guess. Well, these, like I said, these 90s rods are coming out of the woodwork. Not sure how well the style holds up to modern audiences, but definitely these kinds of vehicles can be picked up at a bargain price, really, for what they were built for originally, comparatively. 1957 Cadillac Convertible Series 62, 267. Still need to get my 56 Eldorado out. Still very nice. Got the Kelsey Hayes wires on it. So like I said, we're expecting more Smog bill fun this year. No word yet if we're gonna have a thing in Sacramento or not. Let's just say the late night host, I know his schedule can be quite tight, if you will. He has a lot going on, obviously. I'm pretty much sworn to secrecy on what's in the bill, though, so I don't know. Literally, I could probably put it in this video and it'd still be fine because it's going to be posted today, but we'll make a video on it. 62 Chevy Impala Super Sport 409 car, lot 265. Here comes the detailers. I told you those guys show up. So unfortunately we have a little detailer pressure washer noise in the background. We will go further away from them. That's 409. Looks like it's a 4-speed car. We'll get around to that part of things. Also, Dr. George. I was just out here last week for Dr. George at Indian Wells. 3-hour and 25-minute video if you haven't watched it. Longest video yet. Beat last year's Dr. George video by what, like 45 minutes or something like that. I think I was dead tired after that. My back was not too pleased with me. Plymouth Prowler, lot 264. This one, like I said, it's dirty. Everything got rained on yesterday, so I would expect to see a lot of the detailers coming out today. I'll have to remember these three spots aren't filled right now. I'll have to come back and see what parks here. These would have like a Mitsubishi 6-cylinder. One of the things people complain about is why didn't they just put a V8 in it, since it's kind of aimed to the same audience that would purchase or have a street rod built. Lot 260, we got a Bentley Azure 01 model convertible. It's like what all the basketball players would drive. Here's the lot number. It's got tinted windows. Sometimes these pre-owned luxury vehicles can be a good bargain to purchase. However, they're still higher on the maintenance than, say, a comparable, like a normal vehicle of that era. Very nice Bentley though. It's the Flying Bee. I know people always say, "Oh yeah, I want to buy an old Ferrari. They're cheap." Like, no, they're not. Or they're cheaper. Not the super old ones, because those are more expensive. But you know what I mean. Ford Mustang, 1966, lot 259, V8 car, 289, with a 3-speed, it says. Yep, there's the 289 call-outs. I gotta walk around poles and things when I'm filming these. There you go. See info on that. This one is California car, black plate. It's still got the old NOx system approval decal. A very nice example. I don't think I had anything else to the calendar as of late. I think the last thing I put on there was Ontario Cruising Reunion in September. We'll be out there for 2 days of that. Wish some of these windows were open. Obviously it was raining, and then we're kind of in here a little early. But the more I can get before the crowds start coming in, the better it is for you guys. Also, I've got a car guy estate sale to go to in Riverside on the way home, so I gotta be mindful of that. And I told my daughter I'd pick her up this afternoon. Lot 258, a 66 Mustang convertible. 289 car, it looks like. This one is automatic. Black on black with a black top. So it's a black plate. Looks like they just put black plates on it because there's no stickers on the plate. Unless they're YOM to the car. I will say I brought out some license plates to use as props if the bill drops. If the bill drops and I have the bill number and everything, while I'm out here, I was going to go film the video at the Tramway gas station. We'll see. We'll see what time this gets wrapped up. About 256 04 Ferrari 360 Spider. Let's see. What do I know about these? It's a Ferrari. That's about all I know about it, because I'm not a exotic car guy per se. Tomorrow I've got nothing to film. In fact, I'm going to a couple of estate sales, and my daughter's now inviting her friends to go to estate sales with us. Last week there was that great car guy estate sale in El Monte. Hopefully someone picked up, there was a 56 Imperial. Hopefully somebody picked that up, project vehicle. 255 DeLorean, 1982. 34,000 original miles, one family owned. You can pause that, you can read it. It's big enough print. It'll come through. Original window sticker. 34,632. What a deal. This one is a manual. The stainless steel body. Check out the vintage car phone antenna. That's right. Analog all the way. No plates, I don't know where it's from. Doesn't have the out of time plate or something. It's like it's Back to the Future memorabilia free, which is fine by me. No plug-in flux capacitor, sports almanac, Doc Brown glasses, Marty, 2015 Marty hat, none of that stuff going on. No Mr. Fusion. 57 T-Bird. It says on the plate, it's 57 T-Bird. There you go. Lot 254. There it is. Very nice 57 Bird with the automatic. Kelsey Hayes wires on this one with the skirts. So we'll come around here. So nice chrome on this one. Little two-seater Bird. Have to mention how popular the Mercedes Edsel Roadsters are out here in Palm Springs area. Got a 190 SL, so the small one, 56. Lot 253. Yeah, you get the lot number on there. Nice little Roadster. So as we're filming, there should be more cars coming in as well. Friday they do, the viewings are free on Friday. Saturday and Sunday you have to pay to get in, unless you get a bidder pass, I think. And there's a vehicle out here my buddy wanted to bid on. I gotta see, is that it? That might be it over there. We'll go get over there. Why not? A 2012 Aston Martin DBS Carbone. Lot 250, I know nothing about these. It's the Taco Sal Carbone edition. Damn it, now I'm hungry. Nice. I'm sure James Bond drove one in some sort of movie. Bentley, 2010 Bentley Continental. Lot 251. All right, we'll get to some more older stuff here in a minute. We'll just breeze through these. A couple more Bentleys, and then we got it's like an Audi or something. Oh, this isn't a Bentley channel, but 24, that's about as new as it gets for an auction like this. The GTC edition, lot 249. There you go, another one, a 2009 Continental GTC convertible. Guessing it doesn't have an LS swap. All right, so I might be filming a Smog video today. Audi R8. This is their little sports car they did. V8 in the back. This one's lot 247. It's a 2008 model. When I worked at, when I had my scooter shop, when I owned my scooter shop, one of our customers was one of the actors on that 70s show, and he drove one of these. I will say that. I'm not going to say which one. I will say the actor was not the one that got in a lot of trouble, so we'll just leave it. We will say that. It's not the one that went to jail. 67 Corvette coupe, small block, lot 244. It's got the rallies and the side pipes. 4-speed, the way it should be. This one's last tagged in 2014, so it's been parked for a couple of years. Hopefully they brought it back properly. All right. We are trucking our way through here. This example is 67. The Packard 49. It's the deluxe. It's got the giant swan. Lot 243. These are a relatively good bargain as well now, because just the market on this kind of thing is sort of dropped. So if you're priced out of a fleet line, a Packard might be in your future. So kind of that fastback look to it. 242, a 67 Nova. Says fresh build 350 with an auto. It's got the tri-bar headlights. It's got rallies. It's a two-door sedan. Floor shift. It's got the aftermarket gauges in there. If you can, hopefully you can make it out with the window up. That's the Chevy 2. Yeah, it's the like lower trim level than the Nova trim level. Model A. This one's a 5-window coupe. Lot 240, 1930 model. There's like a smoking deal on a Roadster, Model A Roadster on Marketplace right now. It might be gone by now because it was this fully restored car that just sat in a garage. Looked like they were selling it out at like a state or something. This one did get rained on last night. It's got historic plates on it. GMC C10 going on. It's a 71 model. There's a lot 239. For those playing along at home. And someone always comments, why don't you put the prices they sold? I don't have time. I try to get this up before the auction is over. So there's one auction I did one time and I was able to get all the prices in there because that company like released all the prices quickly as soon as the auction was over. This one, it takes a while to put it on the website. 238, 78, 25th anniversary. They all 78s had the 25th anniversary badge on the front. But they did have that special edition pace car, which this is not, obviously. They had the black and silver pace edition. 238. Also on the Smog year cars, if it says dealer only or out of state, those are generally, there's that badge, the anniversary badge. If it says that, that usually means it either wouldn't pass Smog or they just didn't bother to get it smogged. 237, 64 Nova, two-door sedan. No other info on this one. Looks like it's got a V8 badge on it. Nice interior, 4-speed. Guessing she has a small block of some sort. Nice tidy Chevy 2 Nova. There's the info sheet. It's behind, yeah, I mean, you're not gonna be able to read that on the video. Not behind the tinted glass. Original stuff says originally out of Florida. He's got the original documentation, owner's manual, warranty booklet, all that good stuff. He's got the rallies with the red line radials. About Alfa Romeo Spider 1992. That's towards the end of the run of these. 235. It's like it did Smog because there's no decal on it. I'm sure we'll run across at least a few of those where they're not Smog. That's one reason why I wish they'd get this bill going through. Currently tagged in California till 27 February. It's got that funky stick shift that like sticks straight out of the dash. This guy didn't uncover his car, so we'll move on to the American Motors AMX with the 401 73 model. Oh my. You want a car that's so patriotic it hurts? Here it is, 232. There you go, 73 AMX. This is when they got the back seat. I see a 4-speed in there. It's a nice combo. Pre-smog, so you don't have to worry about smog on a 73 in California. Do me a favor, you see I post a smog video, put like a nice comment to like counteract the weird comments, because man, oh, all right. It's coming, just know it's coming. I know it's coming. There you go, lot 231 67 Mustang. I was not in a great mood last night. I did find out what was going on with the bill, but you'll see. It'll be interesting. I went off on a telemarketer, which is probably fine, but that's okay. It's like, I was like, no, I don't buy anything from telemarketers. I just don't. Then I looked up their thing, and it was totally a scam. Like, they say they're Home Depot, but they're not. Until I figured out which scam it was while I was on the phone with them. It's the best when you're on your computer while you get a telemarketing call. You can figure out what kind of scam it is, and then you could like repeat it back to them. They don't like that. Like, oh, it says you guys do this, and you're not really Home Depot. And so I think the gist of the scam is they try to sell you, they try to get your credit card information for some water thing. 55 MGTC Roadster. They say they need to test your water or something. It's some ridiculous, and they'll give you like a gift card, but they just take your credit card information and run wild with it. Yeah, never buy anything from a telemarketer as a rule. I think most of you guys probably know that by now. Nice MG. Reserve 73 Eldorado convertible, lot 450 since late in the auction. Probably Sunday, I'm guessing. We'll get these under the overhang. I'm just going to skip over the late model stuff here since the radio station's playing right now. Indy Pace Car Edition, it says. These would have, I believe, the big 500 in them. I guess we can roll into this Daimler. This one's got the carriage top going. The Daimler 1991. Is that thing tagged in? It doesn't say out of state only. I know they didn't import these like officially, so maybe they got it through California somehow, which is a massive pain in the butt, as you know. This one is left-hand drive, so it's not a right-hand drive one. Interesting. I don't see any, there's no California plate on it, so. Check out this cool patina 1947 Ford pickup, lot 94. Oh my, I would rock this. This is like my style right here. That is pretty sweet. Guessing it probably has a flathead in it. It should. Very cool. A little bit of rust down there, but who cares? I like that. All right, lot 88 is the Mercury Deluxe Convertible, 1947. I'm gonna get these because I just took these were lined up pretty well for a thumbnail. Definitely a contender. This to be a stock example. It's like they just did the silver paint on there. Some of those were like that. You have to check. I know they were pot metal, so I would assume they were chromed, but I don't know. Some of the experts will probably know for sure. I know in 42 they did all that weird blackout chrome stuff, but this is a 47. '89, we got 59 Elko. Chevrolet. I don't see any info sheet. It's like a very good example. No information on what's going on under the hood. It's got a tonneau cover. I would want to check under that tonneau cover if I was a prospective purchaser. It's got the Impala steering wheel. These were used as work trucks back in the day, so I would definitely want to look into that. 85 Porsche 911 convertible, lot 090. Yeah, I'm gonna hit this estate sale. They had a Clen A, but they took it out of the sale, so someone either bought it or the family wanted it. I was gonna check that out. It was like a bratty Clen A. I thought that was pretty funny because those are usually like in really good condition. They only made 500 of them. I'm gonna go see what else they have out there. A 50th anniversary Corvette. We saw a 25th earlier. Now they're cranking the Gloria Gaynor over there. 458 03 Corvette Z06. Looks like it's a manual. 460 280 SL 1968. It's got the European non-sealed beam headlights. A lot of those were switched over later, and a lot of cars actually came in as a gray market import back then as well, you have to remember. And they wound up keeping the European lights. A little bit different. How about a 05 Chrysler Crossfire, the coupe, 461. I imagine I don't think they made a lot of the coupes. They probably didn't make a lot of the roadsters either. Microcar fans, we got a Gogomobile T300 63 model lot 408. They actually made scooters, they made vans, they made trucks, and they made the little car, a Gogomobile. Just got the indicators on the side there. So it may have been a German import later on. They did sell these here, but not sure. This might be one that was brought over later. Little Microcar Gogomobile. Something with two wheels, no reserve. It's a Harley. It's a 03 100th anniversary edition Harley Davidson. I can't. There's no odometer. Those are digital. About 406. I mean, seriously, was there any reason to make the odometer digital on these? You're trying to make it kind of like a retro style motorcycle, and you put a digital odometer on it. Interesting. State of Texas belt buckle on the back. Oh, it's a Fiat Grand Prix Otas. 1970. Kind of reminds me of the Saab. Like from a distance, I thought it was a Saab Sonnet or something. It's a Fiat. Must have been a coach built. Something a little different. I don't know the values on these, and so lot 468 is the lot number. Something in 306. We got a 71 FJ40 Toyota Land Cruiser. My dad used to sell these in the 70s new, so we had one briefly, I'm guessing like 20 or 25 years ago. Probably more like 25 years ago, actually. Yeah, it was like 25 years ago. Got a GMC Jimmy, 4-wheel drive, square body. This one's a 1988. Looks like it did pass smog. So to put that starter in my square body Suburban. That's the grill mine's supposed to have, but I have one, I just gotta put it on. So mine still says Chevy in the front, or has a bow tie, I should say. Square body Jimmy, Sierra Classic. A Studebaker GT Hawk. I got a lot 304 63 model. This one is an automatic. From the folks in South Bend, Indiana. Yeah, I think normally we would definitely have more vehicles here at this time if it didn't rain yesterday. So we'll get what we can. And we'll do a quick sweep to see if anything's obviously showed up later. They're Bentley and 08 Arnage, lot 302. What's it worth? I have no idea. All right, 68 Chevelle. This is more our speed here. Malibu, lot 300. Somebody's, oh, we got the backup alarm on the golf cart. Okay, they turned it off. I'm like pretty far from that golf cart. It's still annoying. It's like, there's the info. You can pause it and read it. 327 turbo 350 trans. It's like they put the it's got the buckets and console going on, but not an SS. Very nice Chevelle. Vinyl top. Looks like there's a little, it's not a rust bubble, I don't think. It's just the air bubble. I don't think it quite settled in. Pick up anything at a sale this week. I got a, what did I buy? I bought some records. That's it. I got a funny lithograph of a clown betting at Santa Anita racetrack. I don't know why I bought it, but it was cheap. $2.99. 40 Ford convertible, street rod style, tilt column and all that good stuff. I got some old newspapers. I got like a, you know, LA Times from when the, you know, Armstrong, you know, was on the moon and Nixon resigned, and what was the other one? A couple other ones. I put the man on the moon one on display. They had a really nice mid-century bench at a sale in Alhambra, but the first day price was too high for me. Yeah, Rolls-Royce Corniche 82, lot 298. This is the most Palm Springs thing ever. It is no reserve. What are they worth? I have no idea. Not a Rolls-Royce expert. My dad knew a lot about Rolls-Royce, but I was never crazy about the old Rolls-Royces. A Corniche convertible. I know those are pretty rare. They only did a few of those. They didn't do a whole lot of those per year. The Spirit of Ecstasy. Another SL. Like I said, these are all over out here. This one does have the US headlights, the sealed beam. 71. 280 SL. About 297. Story goes, when my grandfather was an executive in 1969, they got him for a company car, an SL Mercedes. He couldn't fit in the car, so they returned it, and they got a 69 Shelby GT500 convertible. Talk about a jump. And well, he had that car until, family had it till 87. Fortunately, they sold it back before the prices went insane on those. Lot 296, Nash Metropolitan 54. Got Illinois plate from 54 on there. Land of Lincoln. Hornet coming up too, and then over on the other side there's a Matador. So a few AMCs in this hill. Lot 295, we got a Mercedes Benz 300 SD. Lot 295, it's got a moonroof or sunroof, whatever. It's missing the trim along the back window. I'm sure that's gettable. Turbo diesel. No smogging on these. Looks like it needs a window. Or maybe the window just leaks. Nope, the window's stuck down. The window's there, it's stuck down. So it needs the regulator sorted out. Or a switch. Yeah, some newer Mini. Okay, let's go on. Pontiac Firebird. Lot 293. 97. I know on those newer Minis, there's like certain years to avoid. That's what I've been told. This one is V8. 5.7 with the automatic. So it'd be like the Formula. That's the Formula. So it's a one-owner car. Is this the one we saw at the show last week? We saw one, I thought, and it had the Mustang-looking wheels. This might be it. Look like the Mustang American Racing knockoff. Jags here. You got a E-Type 73. Lot 292. She's a roadster. Like I said, unfortunately, a lot of these cars, they haven't been cleaned off since the rain yesterday. There you go, 1973 V12. And people are texting me. It's not my buddy that always asks me if I'm at the place he knows I'm already at. Nope, looks like it's junk. And the phone's not working. Oh, okay, I know what it is. Not a big deal. It's not junk, but it kind of is. It's commercial text, but it's people I actually do business with. 291 Jaguar XK8 06. Don't know anything about those. Here we go. AMC. There we go. Now we're at home. Sportabout Hornet. This one has a dealer plaque from Grand Junction. Jim Foco, American Motors. It's kind of neat. They never did those in California. I think in San Francisco, like a couple of the dealers did those, but other than that, you don't see dealer badges. Levi's edition. Can you see it? There's a Levi thing there. Should be on the fender too. Yep, it is. All right, lot 290. Looks like he went to one of the Good Guys shows in Iowa with it. Sportabout. What engine? Probably, guessing either 258 or like a 304 probably. That is cool. 71, so you have to smog it. Levi edition. It's got the meats on. Look, it's got the meats on it. Get you a little further back. AMC Hornet station wagon. I gotta admit, I like that. I like weird stuff. So people comment, "Oh, you like all the weird stuff." Like, I don't know, it's different, you know. Here's a thing. A Volkswagen thing. Looks like it's ready for the beach. It's got like a diner booth interior going on. 74 thing. About 289. These are quite collectible. There's a couple of these running around Pasadena. There's like an old guy that drives one. He's probably owned it since new. 51 Ford. This one's a two-door hardtop. The Victoria. There it is, lot 288. Yeah, the Victoria two-door hardtop. Should be a flathead. Hood is not open. Obviously, all these were switched over to other modes of power. I can hear aha off in the background, but I think it's far enough away. Really good shot with the Javelin and the AMX Javelin. I'm not sure if I got this Mustang earlier, but I got a really good thumbnail picture of both cars, so I was like, I better make sure this is in the video. I don't believe we got that. No, we did not. This is a 289/67 Mustang coupe. I believe this rolled in late. Yeah, I don't remember getting this one. So we will get it now. If I already got it, I'm sorry. You get it again. And they're still rolling in. Another Edsel. It's extremely popular in Palm Springs. 57 Oldsmobile Fiesta station wagon. Four-door. No, this is a four-door sedan wagon. It's not the hardtop. 286. They didn't spring for the hardtop. This one does have the post. Long-term desert collection, desert glow paint, SMS fabric. It says the white walls are wrong for the year, but it says they're brand new tires. They should have got the correct wide whites for it, but that's my opinion. It's got the yellow plates. Kind of neat with the 000 on the yellow plate. I got a set of yellows with my initials, and I got a set of black plates with my initials, but they're not registered to anything. Neither of them are. So I might put the black ones on the satellite eventually. I got a Ferrari GTO replica 74. This was a real one. It'd be worth. Don't even ask what it would be worth. There you go, 74 Ferrari 250 GTO replica. Obviously it's a replica. There's the info, you can pause it. Real ones are bringing 40 to 100 million. Okay, someone, if you asked, that's what they bring. Okay, so. And it was something crazy like that. I do not follow the Ferrari market, I'm sorry. I know they bring insane money though, new real ones. So it's like a pretty well done replica though. If you want to have fun and you don't quite have 40 to 100 million lying around to buy a real one, there you go. It will work. Out of 57 Ford retractable Fairlane. It's got the Kelsey Hayes wires. Proper white walls. See, that's what white walls look like. Lot 284. She's got the little crack. That's a Skyliner. There's the Skyliner badge. You can go to shows and do the thing where the top's kind of going in the trunk and leave it like that all day and watch all the kids like with their mouths wide open. Bring it down this side. I'm a little close to the Cyndi Lauper playing over there. I think she's playing Vegas. She's like got a residency at Caesars. 77 Volkswagen Bus, lot 283. There's that. So she's a smogger. This one's got white walls. It's not in the white wall era, right? It's the rest of the bus. We got a 2001 Mustang. So it is a GT, so none of that six-cylinder nonsense. 44,000 miles, lot 282, 4.6, and an automatic, it says, so not the stick. I got a 57 Chevy four-door hardtop 210. That is a rear one, lot 279. You don't see the 210 four-door hardtop ever. It's like they filled the handles on the back there. That's very interesting car. Like I said, usually if you see a four-door hardtop, it is a Bel Air. The rear handles on both sides. It's not a common car, that's for sure. On a as 57, probably one of the rare setups on a 57. Chevy sedan delivery panel, street rod action. It's got the moon tank on the front. 1940. It's like the window doesn't go up all the way. Lot 227. Very much like 80s, 90s style build. Once again, third brake light, you know, that good stuff, like that era stuff. Yeah, it's got the. So a lot of these, like I said, I think for the prices you can pick one of these up, you could, like, the builds cost a fortune, I'm sure, when they were done. Porsche 2003 lot 225. Got 64 Galaxy XL. The bucket's the console. This one's got the tack in the middle there. If it's a tack or a vacuum gauge, I think it's a tack. There it is. About 224. I think it's probably like a 390 car. I mean, is there anything on the fender? What's it say on the fender? Is a 390. Like I said, it's just dirty. Nice Galaxy XL with an FE. About a 65 Thunderbird convertible. It's like a much older restoration. Let's have the swing away steering wheel. It's got American racing wheels. That's kind of interesting choice on a T-Bird. Lot 223 on this one. Got a Chevrolet 41 Master Deluxe Coupe. Lot 221. In white with white walls. Hey Lord, there's like a whole novel there. I'm gonna need an audio book to read that sign. I'll get someone famous to read it. Put it on a cassette. I'm sure the whole thing, you could probably find it on their website and read the whole thing on the car. I'm sure I'm sure they put it in the auction listing. Here we got another Edsel. This one's got the non-stock wheels. Not sure what wheels those are. They look like they're probably from the 90s. Lot 218. There you go, 560. It's an 88 model. I think that's the last year they made this body before they went to the next body style. A lot of people like these because it's that nice little look, you know. It says Dream SL on the plate there. So just put the rhinestones on everything, on the TriStar and all that stuff. That's what they call that. Split bumper Camaro 72 Super Sport. She's got Kragers with white letters. About 219. Automatic. Probably a 350 according to the fender. So it's like a cool little muscle car. He's got all the paperwork too. Look, he's got the sales documentation, old registration cars. He's got an original title over there for California. It's probably a California car. Most likely built in Van Nuys. All that good stuff. What does every car auction need? That's right, more Cougars. You got a Cougar convertible, 71. Lot 216. It's got the Marty report, all the stuff on it. It's inside. It says 1 of 1. Yeah, a lot of them are 1 of 1. Like you run the Marty report, and it's like you find out it's the only blue one that was built with the light that goes in the ashtray or something. You know? Okay, but usually when they're like, oh, it's the only one built with like a 428 Cobra jet. Okay, then that's different. But you know, this guy was dropping the air suspension on his truck. There you go, there's that. One of one built. Yeah, a lot of them, a lot of cars will be like, this is the only one ever built exactly like that. That's just how it is. Edsel. This one's a 86 560. No, it's not the 450. It is the 560. Make sure you make that correct. Don't call the 560 the 450. The owner gets angry. No. There you go. Very nice Edsel Roadster. Your removable hardtop. Eldorado Cadillac. It's got black plates. Rhinestone plate frame for some reason. Curb feelers. 9 Eldo. Lot 213. He's got the original window sticker. $8,528. That was an expensive car in '69. Short clip. They turned the music up, of course. Should have hit these earlier. Out of state, no smog. So if you live in California, you're out of luck on this one. Lot 212's 86 El Camino. 50,000. Yeah, all the performance goodies. This is probably why I want smog. It's El Camino. Looks like he's got the IROC style, underneath there. Body kit. That's the word I'm looking for. The IROC body kit underneath is what I'm saying. If you want smog, it's a 79 CJ7 Jeep, 4-wheel drive, lot 211. Not for California, it says, or dealers. Draw like vehicle dealers from other states too. I think one of my cars I sold here went to like Minnesota or something years ago. He's wiping this one down. A 280 SE Mercedes convertible. Very nice. They're finally out here wiping down the cars. The Nova going by with a cam. There's that. I guess we'll bounce over to the Imperial. There's a very nice, I think it's a 66 or 67 Imperial convertible on Marketplace in Arizona. It seems like it's reasonably priced. It's been on there a while. He's got the console with the old dual shaft stereo there. That was done a while ago. Lot 207 on this one. I'm gonna go further down because there's a pressure washer and we'll come back this way later. She got big block Chrysler power. There we got a Mustang number 204, 64 and a half style. There's that. It's like a 289 car. Get through here. That guy turned the pressure washer off. They will be cleaning these cars all morning now that the rain is done. We got more rain, I think. They said the slight chance next week.
252.
Supposed to warm up. Here we go. We got Class B Falcon Chevy van. Camper style, 1996, lot 203. Class Bs are very popular because you can go camp in them and they're not huge. So they could fit into like a normal parking spot-ish. This one appears to be in very nice condition. A lot of these were only used for very sparingly. Unfortunately, a lot of them now, people live in them now, but you know. I had a very nice Class B Dodge, 1990 a while back. But Class Bs hold their value extremely well just because of the size. A lot of people want that camper, but they don't want that giant RV. Kind of a neat one. I don't know what can you see the odometer from here? I can't see it. No, the needle's covering up the beginning of the odometer. So it looks to be a low mile. F-250, looks like it's smogged. The XLT trim package on that one. There it is, 1995 model. This one's got the, do they still call them the Super Cab in these years? I'm not sure. We'll just call it the Super Cab. That's what they called them in the 70s. Extended cab. Ford was the Super Cab. From Washington State. By the way, this one's got the dual tanks too on the one side, which is very nice. I like them on the same side. Fun fact, if you have dual tanks, you don't have to pass the evap test when you get it smogged. I found that out on a F350 I had. There you go, New York plated 77 Matador coupe, lot 198. Oh, it would not smog, big surprise. There you go. When I bought my 74, I went out to the estate sale. This one's got the console, that's kind of rare. When I bought my 74, I literally was like, oh, if it's a 74 or 75, I'm buying it. If it's after that, forget it. No word which engine this one has. Some of these have the 258 inline 6. I'm guessing this one looks like a pretty well trimmed out one, so it's probably got a 304 or 360 would be a guess. But no smog on that one. There we go, a Bugatti replica. This is 1927. I'm guessing it's more like 1977, but there you go. So it's got a pipe there. I don't know if this is, let's see if it's a Volkswagen based one or not. This one's, it's got the, it's like a lot of fun. It's been tagged since the 70s, at least in California. When you buy it, it's a kit car or replica, make in California, make sure, yeah, it's got a Volkswagen engine under there. You can see the exhaust poking. Make sure it's currently tagged or on non-op, because they're very hard to get back in the computer once they're out. That goes for like Myers, like the dune buggies and all that stuff. That's a Bugatti replica. A real 1927 Bugatti would be absolutely untouchable. Let's be honest with ourselves. Jaguar 95 XJS convertible. There you go. From the folks at Jaguar. How about a Ford Panther platform Crown Victoria? Looks like it's like a police package, like a P71. I drove my Vic out here. If you haven't experienced a Crown Victoria, yeah, it is a police package. That's the trunk release in the middle of the, and it's got the police seats. The police ones all have the trunk release in the middle of the dashboard for quick access. No reserve on this one. 194, it's a 05. A year later than my Vic. It looks like it had a push bar, but they took it off. You can see the holes in the bumper. You can see it used to have the insignia on the door because the strip doesn't continue. It's a California car, no rust. Yep, certified speedometer. There's the info on that. No word on what the mileage is. Plate refurbished. AC is cold. It has the back seat. A lot of those had that plastic back seat put in. We got a Corvette. It's the one here with the split bumper in the back. It was like 75 or something like that, I think it was. Am I right? 74, sorry. 74 was the year of the split bumper. It's weird. It's the only year they did that, I think. Where the plastic bumper has this crack going down the middle. Lot 193, pre-smog C3 Vet. Has a 4-speed manual and the luggage rack on the back. I'll get you a better look at the, there's the split in the middle. A 38 Special, hold on loosely, Buick, 1991. Some of you guys will get that. There's a band called 30, I forget it, younger viewers will have to look that one up. There you go. Yeah, it's got the etched glass back when that was a thing. It's like an older restoration. Another early second gen Camaro, 1971. Second year of the second gen. 190 is the lot number on this one. It's got the Clifford alarm. Who remembers those? I do. Just to annoy all your neighbors when a cat steps on the roof or something, or somebody walks by it, or there's a light breeze, it'll set it off. How true. It's got the hood pins. It's got the locking hood pins. Got a Volkswagen 72 Super Beetle. The McPherson strut front suspension. So it's got white walls. About 189. He's a member of the O'Donnell Golf Club. Guessing that's out here in Palm Springs somewhere. There's like a million golf clubs out here. It's probably a good area if you're looking to pick up like old golf clubs. I'm sure those are like at every estate sale out here. They gotta be. I know people do collect those. Like 185 on this one. Check out that hood ornament. That is some deco hood ornament going on there. 185. A 60 Victoria is the model number. And from a long-time ownership collection. One of 1,589 produced, restored in the 80s. There we go, it's got the luggage rack on the back. You can put your trunk there. Literally a trunk will go there. Or if you're in England, the boot. It's like they added an aftermarket turn signal because these didn't come with turn signals back then. Good choice for safety. Everybody has a C10 badge. There's no way this is a half-ton. It's a ramp truck. It's got a C10 badge. Maybe they just took the cab off a C10. I don't know. For the fenders. 86 ramp truck, lot 25. No reserve, did not smog. I'm guessing it's more like a 3/4 or a 1-ton. But it is a ramp truck. I don't see the lower lots yet, so bop over there. There's a couple cars that are off on their lonesome. We'll get those so we don't miss them later. Check out the setup, how the wheels are set up on this one. 007, not James Bond, it's the lot number. Buick, 1927. Actually, there's cars rolling in. If you look off in the distance, there's a 58 Edsel convertible over there. There, lot 007. Shaken, not stirred. Same thing, I think it's from the same collection as the other Buicks. There's a guy that collected Buicks. There's a guy in my mother's neighborhood had like 1920s Buicks years ago. I stopped talking to him one time. I'm guessing about 20 years ago. 09. This is more of a 007 car here. This should be 07. There you go. Aston Martin DB7 97 in British Racing Green. Let's see if this next one's a 72 Continental Mark IV. I saw the front bumper. It's got the 1 year only pre-safety steel girder bumper in the front. Yeah, 72 Continental lot 10. It's like the vinyl top has, I saw some bubbles. Yeah, there's some bubbling back here, so that's probably gonna have to be taken care of at some point under the vinyl. Vinyl roof looks like it may have been redone. There's a little bit on the pillar too. So there's some bubbling. As to be expected on vinyl top cars of that era, as we know. There, that's the 1 year only front bumper on the 72. And the following year they went to that giant steel girder. They kept the same rear bumper in 73, and 74 went to the steel girder in the back. The Nader bumpers. This one's got a bunch of bubbling right there too. I usually point stuff like that on stuff that's for sale because they're for sale. So If I'm at a regular car show and that's there, I'm not going to point that stuff out. It's one thing I do tell people. On for sale cars and stuff where people might prospectively be looking to purchase, such here or a swap meet. Lot 11, 62 Falcon sedan. What transmission does it have? This one looks like it's got automatic. It's just a 2-speed automatic. Probably looking at the trim level, this is a 170 inline 6. Black plate on that. Come around here. Nice tidy car. I always say Ford Falcons are probably still one of the best bargains. It's got the wrong steering wheel. You can find the correct one pretty easily on these. Ooh, parking hump. Let's keep it going. Hazards. Okay, yeah, Ford Falcons are generally in 60s cars still a very good bargain. Those and probably Corvettes, you can still pick them up pretty cheap. Especially the 4-door sedan. No Smog. Ooh. This is an OBD2 car. It's a 2001. No Smog on an OBD2 car. That's interesting. I think maybe it just didn't clear all the codes. A yellow Chrysler Crossfire. Like a pale yellow. This is the Roadster, so we saw the coupe earlier. Not sure how I feel about that color on this car, so we'll just... Yeah, that color wasn't, okay. It's not my thing. Let's just leave it at that. Very nice fleet line, though. It's got the rallies on it. It's like it was probably redone in, I'm guessing, the 80s. Yeah, it's got tilt column and all that stuff. Lot 19. So I'm guessing she's got like probably got a V8 in it or something. It's been updated. It's got those funky Amazon projector beam lights, and of course they're turning funky. Looks like it was left outside. You can very easily just put seal beams back in there and you're fixed. Get them at O'Reilly's or AutoZone or wherever you buy your parts from. It's got a digital dash thing cluster that goes in the... Oh, I see. The left side of the dash has the billet style piece, and then the rest of it is the original style. So, not sure. It's just like an older build. Looks like they did some stuff to it in, I'm guessing, in the 80s or 70s, and then sort of interesting. Jaguar X-Type. My dad had one of these. These were like the... Let's just say as Jaguars go, these are low on the totem pole. We'll leave that at that. But 04. I think my dad's was in 04 and 03. I can't remember. He had a British Racing Green one. Harley. I'll bring a Harley. It's got flames. Custom paint. I don't know the Harley market. This one is a Heritage Edition 01. Lot 21. Imagine a lot of these will be coming up on the market fairly. They probably have to be by now. Lot 22 and 84 Vanagon. I believe that's the first year of the water cooling. Does not smog, so this one is not for sale if you're in California or not a dealer. This one is stick. Yeah, this one's a stick. In these, you want to avoid the automatics, from what I understand. The stick is the way to go. I've had a few of these. The only one I had any issues with was the automatic. And somebody's like, oh, never buy one of those in automatic. This one's tagged in Montana for some reason. We don't know why. Jaguar. Lot 23, 93 XJS. Looks like it passed smog, so maybe did it to save on the registration. We got a lot 24, a 99 Silverado. We'll come around, the guy's washing it. Kind of glad I was able to get in here as early as I did. Nice little truck. 26, a Volkswagen Eurovan pop top camper. 1997 model. This one is a I think it's an automatic. These, I think the automatics are okay, but this, if I remember right, these you don't want the stick, you want the automatic, but in the Vanagon you want the stick, not the automatic. I think that's how it works on these. I think that's what I've heard. Here's one. This guy knows exactly how to play. He brought a Suburban with a barn door. Man. This one's got the billet wheels. Those Boyd's. They are Boyd's. They're Boyd's wheels. 3/4 ton, 4-wheel drive, new 454 crate motor. Oh, this is, yeah, this thing's ready to go, man. Gotta love the big block Suburban. You gotta put a starter in mine. There you go, 97 model, lot 27. Yeah, there you go. It's got the Boyd's. Guessing they probably put those on when it was new. Well, a Fiat Jolly. This one's a European model with the smaller headlights. 571 model. It's a Jolly conversion. So that means somebody made it into a Jolly later on, I believe. Because some people did make them into Jollies later. The original factory Jollies bring really good money. And of course, these were used at like resort towns. I believe they had these on Catalina Island and whatnot. Probably great for bopping around Palm Springs, especially in the downtown area there where all the shops are. Here we go, 88 RX-7 Mazda. Lot 29 is what this one is. The RX-7. This one does have a manual transmission for maximum fun. '2010 Mustang. I know, we'll bring it to you. It's a 6-banger. They're a lot 30. A lot of these were rental cars, the 6-cylinder ones. All right, we got a big Merc. The Continental kit and the skirts. Keep the clip going. This thing is spectacular. Older restoration, you can see the interior is very faded, and obviously that's not a correct pattern for the interior. That's a Monarch, so this is a Canadian one, lot 31. And Monarch would be a Canadian. Yeah, look, Monarch. She is Canadian. There's the interesting. There you go. See, look, Monarch. Somebody have a great book where it shows you all the Canadian Fords and like the different things they did on them over there. Usual and kind of rare, a 2002 Lincoln Blackwood. They made a few thousand of these, lot 35 on this one. And a lot of them were just used up. People didn't think, oh, someday it might be an interesting collectible. So a lot of them were kind of used and abused. This one looks pretty good nick. They have the wood going on with the planking lines there on the bed with the gate that swings open, the barn door gate. We've got the Blackwood license plate. Very unusual vehicle. It was a very special vehicle, and I can't imagine. I imagine a lot of these are probably gone by now. As years ago, I'd considered. I need a real truck though myself, like for hauling stuff. But these unfortunately were kind of have the short little bed there. 1991 Cadillac Seville. I had one very similar to this that I bought and resold years ago. Might be the same car. Lot 37. In very good condition. This one is the 4.9 HT motor. By then they'd had the HT motor sorted out. I had a 91 sedan DeVille. In fact, there's a couple of videos of it on the channel when I bought it. I dailied that car for quite some time. But, this is the Seville. Got an LS swap and a square body. This one's got the Caddy LS going on. 73 C10 Cheyenne long bed. Oh, lot 38 is the lot number on this one. I should mention. See if we can get up on the dirt here. The gravel. Oh, it says stay off the rocks. Okay. The blue plate says California truck. Bring it down this way. Sorry, we're filming here. It's got a spotlight on it. Looks like an old man truck they just shoved a LS in, is what it looks like to me. They're 02 Jaguar, late model. Oh, here we go, 54 glass top. The Sunliner, I thought 42 Ford. Got the glass top. I'm not going to climb there because that's steep at that point. This one should be V8. Y block would be the original power for this one of the Y blocks. Yeah, it's sort of like a newish Mercedes C4 Corvette. 1996, lot 40, 70,000 miles, comes with both tops. It's like it's smogged. It is an automatic. For those trying to track down a manual version. It's got a heartbeat plate on there. Remember those? Someone's calling me. I'll have to figure out who that is here in a minute. Golf carts are very popular in Palm Springs since there's so much golfing going on. Lot 43. Western Electric carts. It's made by the company that made the old phones, I guess. Or at least one that has the same name as the company that made the old phones. It's got a Bob Hope Chrysler Classic seats. So that must be the edition. Alright. Maybe this is the most Palm Springs thing you'll see today. Place to put your clubs. It's got a Bermuda Dunes parking thing. Comes with the charger. Oh my God, they're multiplying. It's worse than the chairs. There you go, 1958 Edsel Pacer convertible. It's got a little tick going on there. Lexus. We haven't had any Lexuses, so I'll just bring it to you. Darn right I'm going to bring you that Edsel. This one's a 03 SC 430. There you go, we got a random. Well, let's go through the random cars. 05 Mercedes, lot 46. Some sort of Volvo. Oh, this is the one with the convertible that goes in the hard top, retractable. 49 C70. Not a Honda C70, don't get too excited. Here we go. Oldsmobile Cutlass Supreme convertible, 1994. Lot 47. 38,000 miles, it says. This is kind of one of those silly cars I've kind of always wanted to own. But I would have to be like, I'd have to have room and it'd have to be the right one. Which means I'll probably never actually get one. You know, all original, 38,000 miles. Was a lot 47. Kind of neat. You don't see the Cutlass convertible in these years really anymore. Lot 050 is a 02 Corvette. This one is a, I can't tell. I can't see the transmission. The sun's like blaring right at the thing there. It's got some interesting taillight covers. It's like the, no, it is a manual. She's got the manual. 59, a 1954 Mercury Monterey. It's got the aftermarket flipper caps. 54 Monterey, so this would have the Y block of some sort. Originally, oh, it's got someone put a 302 in it. There's all the info on there. It comes with the NOS taillights, and it comes with the original hubcaps as well if you want to go back to that. So it's a resto mod. I think it's more of a, less of a resto mod, more of a just an older restoration with a 302 is what it looks like more to me. Resto mode have all the billet stuff and fancy modern things hanging off of it.
Right. Oh, I know.
Bring in the 58 Pacer. Can I see under there? I see it. There you go. All right, it's got the E400. It's like the brakes were upgraded, thank God. These had the treadle vac that was very troublesome. So the E400 is a 361 cubic inch FE engine. So I've had a few Edsels. I was in the club for many years. Correct hood ornament, which those are often missing. A lot of people put the 59 fender ornaments on the 58s when they can't find a 58 emblem or a hood ornament. I mean, interior's done correctly. This one is a, oh my God, that is a 3-speed, no teletouch in a convertible. That is weird. So I'm guessing this might be an early production car because you can only get the teletouch delete on the early production cars. This lower part of this should be painted white, like the two-tone. But very nice 58. It's got the spinner caps. I got a bunch of those in my basement. Let's see what it has in the pods. See, no teletouch, 3-speed on the column. You could also get a column automatic on the early cars. This one does have the factory tachometer there on the left. That is unused. That's a rare one. And it's got all the pods are taken up. So that is a neat car. To have the VIN number, yeah, it's got an R code in the, yeah, the 4th digit of the VIN is an R, which is a San Jose built car, which means it's early production. Wow. About a Subaru K-Van, the Sambar, 96, 222 is the lot. Doesn't say out of state and dealer only, so it must be okay for California. It's got a manual. Most stuff in Japan is manual, I believe. Man, that Edsel, ooh, God. No, it's got an Arizona plate, so. There we go, Falcon. 1964 Falcon Ranchero Lot 5-1. So it's gonna come up a little early. It's got the Boyd's billet wheels. Man, we're seeing a lot of Boyd's wheels today. A lot of billet. Those are like, if you find a car with Boyd's wheels in a junkyard, pull them. People are starting to buy those for like 90s truck builds and stuff. For like building like OBSs and things like that. Okay, so my favorite so far is that 58 Edsel with the factory 3 on the tree. It's because I know how rare it is. Or skip the Fiat. That was a Mini, it's a Fiat. Here, out of state 86 Vet. Out of state only, lot 53. 77,000. Oh, it is a pace car edition. That was my next question. Automatic. The yellow ones were pace, and then they would have a decal, and I think people could put them on if they wanted. There would be a decal that said pace car. I don't know if he still has the decal. I'm sure you can order them. Somebody's got to be reproducing the pace car decals by now. Same with the 78s. Those came with the decals in the trunk or whatever, the boot and the hatch or whatever it is. Here, we'll skip over some of the newer stuff. Unfortunately, I am on a time crunch. 55, they got a Ford pick-em-up truck of some kind. Here, we'll get to the, let's go right for the 60s Mercedes. 64 Mercedes 230. It's got the European headlights. SL. God, that Edsel. Ooh. My God. I think I need to leave before I get a bidder number for that one. For sure. Lot 5.9 C20 pickup. I think my friends that watch her in the Edsel Club will know exactly what I'm talking about. If you don't know, I filmed the Edsel Club National meet on the West Coast, like not last year, the year before, in Ontario. It was like over 100 degrees that day, and there was an earthquake in Ontario while I was filming. So that was a lot of fun. I need to quit looking over at that Edsel. That's for sure. 1976 Cadillac Eldorado, no reserve. It's like it passed Smog. Lot 6.4. I really hope I don't have to post 2 videos today. A Smog video and this, that would be horrible. I hate posting 2 in one day, but if the thing comes down, I have to post the other one today as well. And this is obviously a time-sensitive video as well. I got a tumbleweed caught on my leg. Let me fix that. Okay. Big Caddy with a 500. Here we go, GT350H. I think we've seen this one around before. There's no, I don't see a Shelby fender tag. Looks like he raced it. 66. Lot 6.6 on that. There's like a whole thing on that. Vintage race car, history of him racing it. I said I do not see a Shelby tag on the fender there, but that doesn't mean it's just missing. I've seen this at shows though. Got a Carmen Gia. Yeah, my bank account wouldn't like me coming home with that Edsel, that's for sure. About 67, 64 model Carmen Gia. '71, 1963 Mercury Comet. It's the S22, so she's the sporty one. Very nice. I don't know what engine it's got. I think we're too close to John Cougar. Nice honest Mercury here in Grandma Beige. Jaguar, 1973 XJS. Out of state, buyer or dealer, no Smog on this one. They didn't Smog it or didn't pass. 89. It is a problem. We've talked about it numerous times on the channel that, man, we need to get something done with the Smog year thing. 100 Volvo, 1972. A little wagon called the Shooting Brake. There you go. Number 75 is the lot number. So this will be today. The lower lot numbers will be today. I think under 100 is today, if I remember correctly. But you might want to check on the website just in case. There we go. 2006 Corvette, lot 76. So it looks like I think it's a manual. That's a manual. And there she is. There we go. A 1973 Volkswagen Beetle, lot 78. And it should be a Super Beetle. Yeah, it's got the tank flapper on the side, and this other car I need to get out is that Volkswagen 65. And with my stepfather, that needs to come out of the garage there and on the road. 19, a Model A street rod. It's got a supercharger thing going on in there. This one is tilt column, all that good stuff. It's got a little sniper control, so I'm guessing it's got the fuel injection going on. I'm sure you can look up the details on there. It's got the third brake light, so it tells you about when the vehicle was built. For 1999 Humvee, the AMG, AM General. Miles, no smog on this one. I wonder why. Okay, there you go. It's a military vehicle. International Scout. This one's done by Gotham Garage. There you go. 72 Scout. So I'm guessing they did it for the TV show. I don't know. I don't remember seeing this episode of Gotham Garage, but there it is. 8 is a 71 Volkswagen Beetle. Cranking Corey Hart for some reason. That's okay. You know way too much about 80s music. Yes, I do. 7, a turbo Corvair convertible. Check it out, it's got the wire wheel covers. Switch the blade on the guy in shades. You know that, right? Ridiculed lyric in 80s music. 3/4 ton Chevy 89 van. About 445 on this one. It's got the thing for plugging your stuff in, so it must be camper style, or at least have a TV. Folds into a bed. Euro Edition Eurovan, lot 446. Real cool 80s lyric is McConaughey does whatever the Mamba on the Starship We Built the City song. That's another bad one. You know, that was the other bad lyric from the 80s. I don't even remember the lyric. I can't even come up with it. Last year, a blacked out Caddy. Lot 440 is a 66 Fleetwood. Blacked out. She's got the big, like, not the donk wheels, but damn near there are the donk wheels with the wires. They're in Montana. You don't have to smog these. There you go. There's the wheels. Model A. This one's a 2-door sedan. I think we're far from the music now. Lot 433, 28 Model A. There you go. 30, a 55 Super 88 Oldsmobile 2-door sedan. There's the lot number again. Very nice. Is the Rocket 88. Found Rocket 88 on a 78 on the way up to Turlock, but it was cracked. That is a very expensive 78 if it wasn't cracked. So I'm just gonna frame it and put it on my wall. On the way up to Turlock. Yeah, I was all the way up to Turlock. So we got as much of the classics as possible. They're still rolling in because yesterday it rained, so unfortunately, it wasn't as filled as it has been in previous years when I came out on Friday morning. Tomorrow, I got nothing. Sunday, we got the van meet, the National Boogie Van Day meet in San Gabriel. So that's going to wrap things up here at the McCormick's auction in Palm Springs. And make sure you like, make sure you subscribe, leave some comments on the video. Maybe you might pick up a car out of here. I don't know. And until next time, I'll be seeing you.